All right, guys, so today I'm going to be doing COMM 223, Chapter 8, Brand Strategy and Management. So we're only going to be doing the first point, which is branding strategy and management, because that's the only thing that's required for this chapter in the course. So number one, list and describe the major strategic and ongoing management decisions marketers must make about brands. So major strategic and ongoing management decisions. So let's start. So number one, branding strategy and management. So what is a brand? A brand could be a name, a symbol, an icon, a design, or a combination of these that identifies the maker or marketer of a product. So identifies the maker of a product. Marketers must guide the public perception about their brand. The main branding decisions are brand name selection, brand positioning, and brand sponsorship. I'll take a look at these right here. And then brands must be carefully developed by creating line extensions or brand extensions, multi-brand strategy, or creating new brands in general. And I'll also explain what those are later on. So starting off with brand name selection. So here are the things to consider when coming up with a new brand name. It should suggest something about the product it will brand. It should be easy to pronounce. It should be distinctive. It should be extendable. And it should be pronounceable to many languages. Brand positioning. Brands must establish and own a unique, honest, meaningful, and clear position. Brands can position based on product attributes. Brands can position based on benefit. So consumers are more interested in what the product will do for them. So this will be better positioning strategy. So I'm going to highlight this part. Are more interested what the product will do for them. So brands can position based on beliefs and values. This is the strongest positioning because they engage consumers on a deep emotional level. So this is what your main target could be and the end goal. And it's very hard to achieve for any brand. Beliefs and values. This is the strongest positioning. So brand sponsorship. So brands may be national brands or brands may be private brands. Marketers may choose licensing as a method of branding a new product. Marketers may choose a co-branding, which is partnering with another firm. So national brand is a brand created and owned by the manufacturer of the product. So national brands are well known and well established throughout the country or internationally. So created and owned by the manufacturer of the product. And national brands are well known. Private brands are brand names applied by the marketer to products manufactured for them under contract. So products manufactured under contract. So licensing. Licensing is the buying and selling of the rights to use a brand name, logo, character, icon, or image. This is buying or selling the rights to use a brand name. So co-branding, this is the practice of using the established brand names of two different companies on the same product. Two different companies on the same product. So brand development. So brands have valuable assets that must be carefully developed. A company has 4 options when it comes to developing brands: line extensions or brand extensions, multi-brand strategy, and new brands. So line extensions are extending an existing brand name to new forms, colors, sizes, ingredients, or flavors to an existing product category. So we're extending an existing brand. A company might use line extension as low cost, low risk way to introduce new products. So think of line extensions as having low cost and low risk. So this is used to compare it to the other one. So brand extensions. So brand extensions, this is extending an existing brand name to new product categories. Extending the brand to new product categories. And I'm just going to highlight this to an existing category. So a brand extension gives a new product instant recognition and faster acceptance. Brand extension has high advertising costs. So high cost, usually required to build a new brand name. Brand extension also has higher risk. So, and this is because if the consumers are not happy with their brand extension, then it could affect their brand in general. So multi-branding. So multi-branding is a brand development strategy in which the same manufacturer produces many different brands in the same product category. So a drawback of multi-branding, sorry, this should say multi-branding, is that brands might obtain only a small market share. So since your strategy is the same manufacturer produces many different brands in the same category, that you won't have the same market share that you have if you have just one singular product. So new brand, sometimes a company decides to brand itself and its products. So you may have a company, but your company is not a brand. It's not known out there. And so you may just say, hey, let's create a brand. We think that the consumers might like it, and we have an idea with this. So this was an example of creating a new brand. So if you guys want to do the practice, just go to this website. It's the Quizlet, and it's also going to be in the description of the video. So thank you.